The beauty of macro photography is that it captures details not visible in our naked eye. It brings us to entirely different world to discover the beauty of miniature things. If you want to know how this oil and water macro photography is done, please stick around. I show you how. What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Hems, back again with another photography video. Pero today, di muna photo editing tutorial, kundi gagawa tayo ng macro photography. This is called the oil and water abstract macro photography. So as you may know, the world is in pandemic, and dito sa Ipoh, Malaysia, naka MCO pa rin. Movement control order ang tawag nila, and yung mga parks, mga nature parks nila, lagoons, mga hills, yung mga places na pwede gawa ng photography, naka-close pa rin. Kaya I am planning, or I will be doing a series of home quarantine photography ideas. Saka yung first episode natin is itong gagawin natin today. As you can see, ito yung mga kailanganin natin. First is of course camera and macro lens. Kung wala kayong macro lens, pwede naman kahit kit lens. Bibili ka lang ng mga yung tinatawag na extension tubes or macro filter, pwede na rin. And next is itong parang rectangular glass na dish or yung mga food container. Actually lunch box ko to, pwede na rin. Just ensure na malinis. And of course meron tayong oil, any type of oil is okay. At saka dish washing soap, or for this case is gel hand wash, pwede rin. And one more important thing is either a tablet or a phone. The purpose is we will download or open a background image or a colorful pattern to make as our background. So mamaya ipakita ko. So I have these two old phone boxes. The purpose is i-elevate natin to dish natin ng konti, just to have a depth of our background. And one more thing is tripod. So kailangan natin ng tripod para stable yung shots natin, hindi blurry, sharp. So that's it. Basically, these are the things. These are very common. Nakikita nyo sa every kusina nyo. Kaya without further ado, set up ko to at let's proceed with the shoot. So this is the initial setup guys. As you can see, naka-elevate na yung dish natin with the tube box ng cellphone. So what we can do next is we will lagyan natin ng tubig ang dish. Hindi kailangan punuin, around 3/4 full only. So lagyan natin ng tubig. Hindi pa tayo dito sa para natin ito, maibon natin ng masyado. So ang next step is lalagyan natin ng oil. Wala namang exact amount ng oil. Siguro mga around 1 teaspoon or 2 teaspoon only. So as long as mga ganyan lang is enough. And after this is lagyan natin ng konting hand soap or dishwashing soap. Just around 2 to 3 drops. So that's enough. So what we do next is putawin lang natin ng konti just to mix the hand soap and the okay, next step guys is ilalagay natin yung phone natin sa ilalim. Ito yung pattern na pinili ko. I-full screen mo lang siya, tapos i-up mo yung brightness, tapos ilalagay natin sa ilalim. Ito yung magiging background natin sa oil and water microphotography natin. So maybe after a couple of shots, pwede nyong palitan yung background kung may iba kayong colorful pattern. Even black and white also is pwede. So from here, let's start shooting. By the way, one thing I forgot to mention, one of the very important thing that you must have is our lighting here. It's a softbox. Binili ko to sa Lazada around maybe 60 ringgit. Mumurahin lang to. Kung wala kang softbox, pwede mong gawin outside. Actually, ginawa ko to last 5 years ago. Ginawa ko sa labas, mainit nga lang, pero still pwede rin gawin. Okay, for the camera settings, you should be around f8 to f16 of your aperture, and shutter speed maybe around 1/60 seconds, because I'm using a shutter remote, so it doesn't matter kung medyo mababa yung shutter speed mo, as long as meron kang shutter remote or naka self timer ka. And for ISO, just set as low as possible, around if your light can do 100 ISO, then much better. If not, don't go beyond 800 ISO, otherwise masyadong grainy na yung photo mo. So just play around 200 to 800 ISO, and that's it. So that's it guys, hope you learned something from this micro photography tutorial, and if you like it, please click the thumbs up button. And meron pa akong another 2 or maybe 3 home quarantine photography videos. So if you're new to my channel, please subscribe and be part of my community. And until then, see you in my next video. Peace.